Just your annual pod here,
You can edit. Yeah, sure.
Just your annual
Welcome to our.
podcast, sponsored by Labatt this year. It's coming in nice. What are you drinking
Didn't
tonight?
get the Labatt package, but
Classic
just
Bush.
some Bush Light. Typical.
So
Miller
Pacific
Light is
Division,
like the beer to go to down here, though. Oh, yeah. Let's do
Miller
it.
Lite. No,
That's like the beer down here. It's crazy.
that's kind of gross. It's pretty good
But
off tap though. Yeah, we'll probably do more
yeah, you're
talking
right.
about beer than fucking
Could
NHL.
really
But
get into this. Just dive in. Yeah. All right.
yeah,
Pacific Division.
we
Get
always
it
figure it
started.
out. So, well, here, I guess we should probably just look at this, eh?
Yeah.
Who
How
was
it
good?
fared
Who was
last
bad
year.
last year?
Boston will not be there this year. I know we said that last year, but I'm sorry. Like this year is
Yeah.
not the case.
So right off the bat here, I was actually
Oof.
talking about this with the wife earlier today, right? Who do you think
Yeah.
is the worst team in the league is going to be? And I think both of these teams are going to be down there. And I
You know
feel
what?
like
I say that Anaheim's better than San Jose. I'd say that.
I'd agree, especially with Gudis and
I was
Killorn.
gonna say they got Killorn, right? Yeah.
Yep, fucking killer. Like,
Like again, like it's like 31 and 32. Like
yeah,
sorry, 33. But
but I feel like because you know how sometimes we like start with the last and sometimes we start with the first because they're a wagon and then we just struggle like 3 through 5.
the mid ones, yeah.
But I feel like this is just the easy one, no?
Yeah, San Jose.
Oh,
San Jose.
yeah, I guess. After that, oh, this is just gonna be so fucking hard when it gets in the middle here.
Yeah, I'd go Anaheim still though. Let's go Anaheim. Again, better than last year, but like really not better overall.
No. See,
Number 6 now.
Ken, here's my theory on these teams. They just won the cup. I don't think that they're gonna win the cup again. But like
No.
they gotta make playoffs. McDavid's gonna make playoffs. LA, how much better are they with that Dubois trade? Kraken, can they do it again? And Calgary, are they going to be better with a new coach? Because their overtime record, I'm pretty sure, was dog shit last year. And then
What
Vancouver
was it?
should
Can we
be
get a
better
number on
too.
that?
Yeah.
I want to see that actually. You just have all the websites for this. It's hilarious.
Yeah. And I'm streaming way too much shit where my internet is slow. But whatever. Can I? Oh, I can't go back in a year? Jesus Christ. I should be able to switch years on this one. Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. I don't know which one it would be, but by the end of this, I'm sure I'll figure it out. I guess we can just see it overtime. Oh, fucking A. Dude, I don't even know. Where do you find overtime records?
I see. I was gonna guess somewhere on like the NHL website, but I don't know.
They don't show that. Oh, they show OT losses, I guess. Yeah, 17.
Okay, yeah, that's. How much does LA have though? Too 10.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, but 17 though. I mean,
Well, even 10, that's seven more points in the standings. And where does seven more put Calgary in the fucking
right by
playoffs?
Seattle. Yeah.
Where that's what I, I, Seattle's got to make it though. But these three
But
teams
did
got
they
to
add?
make
They
it
got
though.
Yamamoto now, right?
Seattle.
Yeah. Who? I'm trying to think who else.
Yeah. Calgary's going to be. I'd honestly say Vancouver's going to be better than Calgary.
Did they do anything in the offseason? I can't remember hearing anything about Vancouver.
I just feel like they're not going to be as bad as what they were. Like, they got Roenick last year. I forgot about that. Demko's got
Yeah.
to be better than a 902. And I actually forgot they got Beauvillier and
Oh yeah, that was like mid to late season.
like if this guy
What was the
steps
record last? What was the record last year?
38, 7 and 7,
Really?
but they were better when they got Tocchet, you know?
I would. Fuck. This is a tough few here.
Yeah.
Um.
See, oh my God. Look at how they started the year. I thought
Yeah.
it was something crazy.
Yeah.
But then like this is how they finished the year, like 4-game losing streak, but I see a lot more green.
I would put Vancouver over Calgary as it stands right now. But watch Huberdeau just like find it again.
So is what we're saying that Calgary's going to be right here?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say.
See, and then I can honestly see it being Vancouver or Seattle. I think those two are 4 or 5.
But like in what order is the question, you know?
Yeah. Let's see.
Because what did Seattle? Did they do anything in the off season besides Yamamoto?
I don't think so. They got Brian Dumoulin.
Dude, Shane Wright might make it this year though too.
And Dumoulin, he just came from Pittsburgh where he played with Justin Schultz and they were pretty decent. Like
Yeah.
Schultz and his points don't fucking show it. Actually, he got better since Pittsburgh, so I'll just go fuck myself right there. God. But Shane Wright, you know, Shane Wright could take a step. This guy, actually, my two biggest questions are: can McCann and Vince Dunn put up those points again, like 64 from a D-man?
I think it was he got 40. McCann did,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah. And is Beniers going to have a sophomore slump, or is he going to just keep trending in the right way? Those are my questions, along with the obvious of Shane Wright.
See, I like Seattle now to be above because with Dumoulin, Shane Wright, and then Yamamoto, and like their young guys are gonna keep going.
Yeah.
I
And
kind of like Seattle a little higher.
and their second highest point producer is right here, but he only played in basically half the games.
Yeah. Who's their second highest?
Burakovsky.
Oh.
He had 39 points in 49 games last year, but he couldn't play them all. He was hurt.
How old is he now?
28.
Really?
That's why I
That's
love
still
Cap
young.
Friendly.
Like,
The last like 3 questions I could answer in 0.2 seconds because
yeah,
Cap
that's
Friendly.
awesome. No,
Uh,
yeah. I mean, I'd go Seattle higher.
yeah, and so we don't think Vancouver's gonna be higher than one of these teams. I don't think.
No,
So
absolutely not.
that leaves Vancouver there.
Which feels weird, but also like makes sense. I guess I don't know. Like,
It sounds like Vancouver's is gonna Vancouver, and they're not gonna get a high. They're not gonna get a high pick, and they're not gonna make the playoffs. So like you're in that stupid middle ground that.
like
Yeah.
sorry, Yoke, but get a better team.
Yeah, like Steve, what are you doing? So now we're left with these four teams. Is there a clear cut
Hot
number
take,
one?
hot take, hot take. I'm gonna go Seattle over LA.
I was just gonna say I thought your hot take was gonna be Seattle in the top three, and I was gonna agree.
Yeah, dude, I
Af-
would take Seattle over LA.
well, we just dissected the Kraken,
Let's look at LA.
but these three centers scare me so much. And Fiala's over a point per game player in LA.
Yeah.
They got Trevor Lewis back on that fourth line. Won a couple cups there.
Anze's old though. He's gotta be getting down there in terms of the career. I mean, he's still good, but
Yeah, I mean the guy still had 74 points.
I mean, if that's your consolation prize, it's like okay. But it's Kopitar, Dubois, and who else?
Philip Deneau.
Oh shit, yeah.
Dude, I'm looking at this. Can you see the screen?
Not well. It's like small.
Oh,
I wonder if I can like blow it up a little bit. Oh, now oh shit, I can see it way better now.
sweet.
Yeah, that's way
Otherwise,
better.
I can zoom in a little bit too. Like I can go like
No,
this.
I figured it out.
Okay. But
Arthur Kaliev, how old is he now? He only had 13 goals
22.
last year.
Yeah. Dude, I just
So he's
look at
gonna
this
break
team
out.
and I feel like you got three studs at center, like no question at it. You got a stud in Fiala. Can buy and Kempe fucking had a career year. Like, is he gonna keep getting better? He's only 26.
How many
But
goals
can
did Kemp? 41 goals last year. Holy fuck.
yeah, LA's gross. Can Byfield and or Arthur Kaliev step up and be what they're supposed to be? Like 33rd overall pick, number 2 overall pick.
I like Kaliev more than Byfield. Just like, have you ever watched him skate? I feel like Byfield's is so like it's like watching me skate. It's just like not like natural ish. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Though? Like,
Yeah, but he's a big boy.
does it have his height and weight on here too? Oh my god, it does.
Yeah.
6'4", 215.
That's why I go to the depth chart thing instead of the teams.
Yeah.
It still shows your salary and everything anyway.
Oh
But
my goodness.
so this is another part I like. Doughty's still like he's a
He's only
competitor.
33.
Yeah, it seems like he's been in the league forever. Well, he has been in it for 15 years, but drafted in '08.
This says everything. This is awesome. We needed this last year.
Yeah. And then like Gavrikov is just steady. I do like Matt Roy. And can
Brant
this guy,
Clark.
yeah, can he come in and do something? Like
I
9
was saying
games
he
as a
did.
19-year-old, he only went -1. Like,
Yeah, I remember he didn't play quite the full 10, so he still got that year on the contract. But I hope he makes the team. I think he will.
I think he will
His
too.
jersey's out now, so
I literally look at it top to bottom, like, wow, I love this. This is kind of average,
I don't like their goalies.
but this is the question mark. Because me either. Look at those save percentages from last year. I mean, granted, they were on, you know, worse teams and whatever, but
When did who did Copley play for before? Was it out east? Was it
let's
the
take a look.
Capitals?
I think so. St. Louis to Washington.
Yeah.
Like his best year, granted, he was a backup, so he's only played 68 games, but a 905. Like, I guess he played for LA in the playoffs last year. One
Yeah, I
game.
didn't do good.
No. Cam, he was good when he was on the Wild.
Yeah, I was not good
But
on the Senators, really, though.
Wild were a defensive team, which okay, so I say that the forwards are the best thing and this is average, but they are a good defensive team because look at the three centers.
Dano's a D guy. Kopitar's a Selkie kind of guy.
Yeah.
So,
Like
Dubois is in there, too. I mean,
even last year they had 280 goals for, like plus 23 differential. I mean, it's no Boston Bruins, but that's just a fucked number right there.
yeah. Can we look at Seattle again?
Yeah, because that we all know what Edmonton is, McDavid, Draisaitl. But like,
Yeah.
I'll go to Seattle in 1 second. But how does I feel like Seattle, Vegas, and what was the other team? Vancouver, or no, I don't even know what teams that we
LA.
were just talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah, I feel like they're all like similar. Like, look, this is average and this is gross. But then what about here? And the other team that we're trying to compare to is this, where it's like, can they fucking repeat what they just did? Quite literally all the way through. But they don't have Martin Jones this year, which
Who's in net for them then?
is kind of yeah, ha ha, but like Grubauer and Decord. But this is what,
Oh, that's where he went. That's right.
yeah, where is it? He went 27 and 13 for them last year. Like that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And look at what Grubauer did, 17 and 14. That's a 500 record. When we're looking at this, that's not getting you in.
Well, see, now that makes me change my mind a little bit. Oh man, fuck.
Do we what do we think for the top team? Like we can change it up.
Edmonton.
See, I kind of think so too. I don't think McDavid's slowing down. And
Yeah,
Evander
like
Kane
yeah.
should be able to play a whole year. You know what I think their thing is? This guy right here, fucking Connor Brown. And now Zach Hyman can play second line. Connor
With
Brown,
Draisaitl and the Nuge. Come on.
they're dude, they're two former Leafs. Watched a lot of them play hockey, and I was pissed when they got rid of Brown. I was even more pissed when they got rid of Hyman. But like
Yeah.
they had four forwards above a point per game. And McDavid was almost 2 points per game. So that's basically five.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think
Their
Evan
goalies
Bouchard,
like aren't special, but I mean
but the
like
other teams that we
Jack
were just
Campbell and
looking at,
21. Yeah, true.
the other teams we were just looking at, same thing. Even Skinner, 29 and 14, that's a 2 win-loss ratio.
I can't believe Jack Campbell won 21 games last year. It does not feel like that at all.
No, everyone was shit talking him the whole year.
Yeah.
But I mean, he did it with the 888.
Yeah, true. And a 3-4-1.
Yeah, I I think Bouchard's going to take a huge step. I think Hopkins, we've finally seen his number one overall.
Yeah.
Evander Kane, that's a down year for him, but he was obviously hurt. Connor Brown, if he can come in, look at this, by the way.
What?
Yeah, he's just,
What?
dude, because he didn't even play or he played 4 games. Like, he got hurt. I forgot what it was, but it was something like kind of serious. But
Oh
look,
my
these
goodness.
numbers right here in these 3 years was Zach Hyman in
Yeah.
Toronto at the same time. Like, he can do it. What was he drafted? Should have looked at that.
Wasn't it higher?
Wow.
Oh, it was
156
six?
overall. 6th round. So, yeah, never mind on that one. But I agree. I'd put Edmonton at 1.
Yeah, they're yeah. If you got 97 on your team, yeah. So now it's these next fucking three.
Yep.
Let's look at Vegas again.
yeah, we got Vegas, LA, and Seattle. First of all, what the fuck is going on with this guy?
Where are you at? I don't know.
Like,
Wasn't he bankrupt this year too?
yeah. How's your beer doing?
My beer's at like half. You just finished one? How the hell?
Trying to go 3 per division, and I realized I better get going pretty quick here. I got to go skate in 4 hours. You know, you got to be ready.
Yeah, Bryce is in net tonight.
Yeah, last night I was like, "You playing hockey tomorrow?" He's like, "I want to." I'm like, "Message Yoke right now." It's probably like 10:30, 11 at night. But I'm like, "You'll get the spot," because he wanted to play on Thursday,
Yeah.
and they had too many fucking people. It's like
When does that
half
ever
the days,
happen?
half the days you can't find anyone, and now you have people asking you a day in advance to play tomorrow. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking crazy. But you know, it's hockey night in Wausau again, so
Yeah, man, those are almost back soon, huh? Like end of the month.
yeah. Are you signed up for the hometown?
Not yet. Are you?
Yeah,
You're probably wearing the C, huh?
no. But
No.
Jenny's in it. It's the same 8 tendies from last year.
Oh boy. I hope the tendies draft. That's just fun.
Yeah, I think they are.
Yeah. I keep going. Oh, so for Marquette, Yoke has asked me about like if I found a house yet, and I'm like, dude, like, no.
Dude, that's coming up even sooner in the hometown.
I don't even know if I'm buzzing that. Like, there's only 10 guys and
I
no
know
place to stay.
Yoke actually messaged me yesterday and he's like, "So are you gonna come up for just those 2 games on Saturday?" And I said, "No."
Why would, yeah,
Like I'm not driving. This is how I look at it. 4 hours to play 50 plus 50 minutes of hockey, get
yeah,
my ass kicked, and either A, drive back 4 hours that night,
yeah,
which is 8 hours of driving in a day. So no. And option B is to drive back on Sunday morning. We have a Packer game at noon in Green Bay.
dude, yeah, no,
You know
don't,
how I'd have to wake up at like 4 a.m.
yeah, just to get back.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna miss a professional sporting event, you know.
Well, those those are a little bit different than a bomber's tourney. If it
Yeah.
was a Sultan's tourney.
Yeah. You know, if I got the message from Pat
Yeah,
Burge, it's like, what do you need, man?
yeah, yeah. I'll drop everything and be there.
Sorry, Yoke. Sorry, Yoke, if you're listening to this. No, cut that. So,
Anyway,
yeah,
um, so our second place team, we're looking at Vegas.
yeah, we got Vegas, Seattle, and LA to put in here.
That's tough, man. That's tough. Okay, let's try and figure out our last out of those three. Let's try and figure out the last one.
I think that we're looking at it.
Wow,
But
you think
but but I think
the
that
cup hangover's tough?
I yeah, but I think that they're gonna get in right here at one of these 2 spots. The wild card.
Yeah, yeah. Their goalies really are kind of a question mark, though. Like, is Aiden Hill going to do it again? I don't know.
I mean, they have Thompson back. I probably like these goalies more than the other 2 teams, and I like their D. Oh fuck! I'm going back on my word. No, I don't even know. I think that this is perfect though. I think that this
Oh
is
yeah.
perfect. With these blanks, that's the most confident I maybe have ever felt in a division that we've ever done.
How about what? What about like But I don't want to put Seattle down at 4. But like, I also want to.
I I think that this number 2 spot's LA.
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of set there.
So do you like Vegas or Seattle more?
See, personally, like, I probably like Vegas just a touch more, just because of the decor and like.
See, I was gonna say Seattle.
Okay, see, I like Vegas more because like I feel like they have more fun. Like their studs are more like stud like in my opinion versus like Seattle. Like they're not really proven yet. Like Jared McCann, like go and score 40 again, then I'll change my mind.
But Matty Beniers and Shane Wright.
Shane Wright's not doing shit, but he does help. He does help. Don't get me wrong, but like
Would
he
you
does.
would you rather have Nick Waugh or Shane Wright?
Well, I guess probably.
For next season, not obviously a franchise starting, but
Yeah,
I guess yeah, we
yeah,
can
because
play
that's gonna be the
that
fourth
game.
line though. Uh he's t- I
Let's see if I can do this.
What are you looking at?
This this might be even better. Can you see that?
Yeah, I like this. I like this a
Side
lot.
by
Oh.
side. I'll give Vegas the goalies and I'll give
Yeah.
Vegas the decor, but I really do like this more. I mean, Jack Eichel makes it hard to say that. Same with Mark Stone. But I hear what you're saying with the missing the stud. I really do.
Yeah.
But then again, you look at like the points, like who has the highest point guy? It goes McCann, then Eichel, then Eberle, then Beniers was tied with Marchessault. Oh wait, I'm forgetting about Stevenson. My bad.
But Brett Howden only had 13 points in 54 games last year. Wow.
Brett Howden.
Yeah. And like Paul Cotter, like who the fuck is that? See, I'm seeing what you're saying now. Like,
But like then the second line, like this second line, well, no. Just the center. But I like these wings way more. Well, not
not Mark Stone.
yeah. Fucking we can't this is what I think. We can't put a team third with Brett fucking Howden as their second line winger.
Yeah, that's valid. that's, that's
Like
a good point.
I would rather take Burakovsky or Schwartz. I'd honestly
I would take
either
Tolvanen
or
over.
Bjorkstrand or Tanev. Maybe even
Yeah.
like I their wingers are weak, but their centers are I I think Carlson and Gord are very equal. Stevenson beats Wenberg. Eichel beats Beniers for now, but like complete opposite. Centers
Yeah.
over here for Vegas and wings over here, and there's way more wings than centers, but centers are more important.
Fuck it. Go Seattle 3, Vegas 4.
Final.
Final. And I have a question, just because I saw on Cap Friendly. What's going on with Zegras? Like, is he under contract for next year, or like, is he like
Nope.
not like he's not?
No, there's well, that's the Pacific, by the way. Set in stone. Oh wait, we gotta talk about something else quick. Oh no, we gotta do the other division. There's dude, these people they don't have a contract.
So Jamie Drysdale either? Wow.
Yeah.
Shane Pinto's
And
gross too.
I want Addison to sign because now that we have that 11 game package, it's like I like I like Addison as a player. Like, get him there.
They'll probably go to arbitration and he'll make like
But
his like $3 million or whatever.
arbitration's over. RFAs don't really get that.
Oh
They're
fuck.
this is like a William Nylander holding out, and maybe they don't sign till Christmas because they got
Like,
6
yeah,
years left.
who's gonna cave first, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fucked.
And you know what? For Pat Verbeek right here, their GM, you know what I bet you he hated hearing more than anything?
What?
This fucking contract right here.
Yeah,
Because if he can get that, Jamie Drysdale can get that.
that's just crazy. He got 8.
Like what pick was he again? He was
He's
number
high.
5,
Yeah.
but this guy was high too. 18. Or no, 6. Is that the same year? It was the same year. They were the first 2 D-man.
Wow. That's unreal. Well,
Interesting. Oh, RIP.
damn.
RIP. Great player.
Seth Jarvis. Yeah.
They put retired on
Oh,
there. That's fucked. You can't put
yeah.
retired. Like this is what you do right here. I guarantee it's on here. Haven't even clicked on them. See? You put the cross or you put like passed
Oh,
away.
dude, that's sad.
You don't put retired.
Yeah, I know. Not by choice, he didn't.
I can't believe he even made a mill. Like he didn't even play in the A.
I
But
mean,
anyway, we'll
yeah.
be right back. Yep. We are back indeed. Fucking rights.
On
So
to the Central Division. Arizona, last place. Book it.
no, dude, hear me out.
Wow.
I sorry, I had to crack one, but I don't think Arizona's bad.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
I don't think Arizona's bad. Like, am
Let's
I
look.
saying playoffs? I don't know because these teams are just better, but this is not a bad hockey team. Like all of a sudden,
Oh my
literally
God, they
look at their
fully.
third line with Michelli and Kraus, mid and high 40s in points on their third line. They added Dumba, they added Dursey, they added Stetcher. Like,
I'm
and
not
we
saying
all
they're
know what
gross, but
you want to know what I think
oh
the
yeah,
bottom 2 teams are, honestly.
you're gonna say
Actually,
St. Louis and Chicago.
I was gonna say Nashville and Chicago, but I think St. Louis might be down there as well, and then Arizona might be
St. Louis sucks.
5th.
They're gonna be dog shit.
Dude, but look, uh, couldn't find their fucking logo for a sec. Like, this is a bad team to me.
That Luke kid had some points at the end of the year. Yeah, I remember that.
But I
They have
mean,
bad
obviously
centers.
Yossi's gross. McDonough's a good shutdown. Barry's all right. Luke Schen's a good shut. Like they're D and Saros. I hate their forwards. Like if your first line center is Ryan O'Reilly, like the Leafs couldn't get past the first fucking round and he was their third.
Yeah,
Like I like Cody Glass a lot as a player. But
but he's
like
not like the guy. You know,
yeah,
like
it's a young team. it's a young like Philip Forsberg can come back and be healthy for a full year and be gross. So you're talking about Forsberg and Roman Yossi.
That's about it.
Chicago, you're talking about Bedard and Jones. Arizona, you're talking about Clayton Keller and I guess they're kind of lacking on D, but Logan Cooley is your top two. St. Louis,
Nick
what?
Schmaltz isn't bad though.
Yeah, that's true.
Dylan Gunther might have a good rookie year.
That's what, dude. I I like Gunther. I think he's gonna be a good player. Is a lot of
Yeah, me
that from
too.
Hockey Ultimate Team, yeah. But like, I don't care.
Nick Bukestad's the answer. That's so funny. Dude gets traded to Edmonton just to come back to Arizona.
Yep.
That's awesome.
But like, Bukestad's a hell of a hockey player.
He
Like,
always scored when you went to the Wild games.
yeah,
Always scored.
hell of a hockey player. Like one of the best I've ever seen in person.
In person. He's one of those like at the end of the year in Hut, he just gets a card for like a random ass team of the week or moment. And it's like a 98 for
Yep.
like no reason whatsoever.
Dude, I mean,
I
unless you can convince me,
look at Chicago's roster. Look at Chicago. I'm curious to see.
I honestly though don't think that I can put Arizona below Chicago, St. Louis, or Nashville. And that's fucked to say because they've been bad our entire lives, but I think it's starting the come up. Like this team is shit. This
Nick
team is
Foligno.
so bad. And Corey Perry. Like this
Tyler
team,
Johnson's still on there. That's hilarious.
to me, as a quick quick glance, this is worse than Nashville. Just with D and net, like Mrazek. Really? Which one is their starter? The one that went 10-22 or 2-10 last year? You know, I honestly think Chicago's down there.
You want to know what's fucked though? I've been looking at tickets for Blackhawks game. It's just stupid. Like you're not going for less than God, I don't even know. Like $200 if you want lower bowl.
Yeah.
Which it's
Oh,
like
that's pretty cheap actually for some of
yeah,
for in comparison for their other games. Like I looked at the Toronto one down there and it's like, okay.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. Anyway, but
I think
who's
after
worse,
looking at
Chicago or
this,
Nash?
that you said exactly what I just said in a very different way. I think that this team and Arizona are better than Nashville and Chicago. And I feel like the 5 and 8 from last year got to be on the bottom two.
I'd go.
Like St. Louis doesn't look that bad. I honestly feel like it's going to go Chicago and Nashville,
Yep, I was just gonna say
and then
that.
maybe Arizona, maybe St. Louis. Like who knows?
I'd go Chicago and last though, because like at the very least, like at least Nashville has Saros, Yossi, and Forsberg. Chicago, it's like Bedard gonna be gross, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, but one
Is
player can't lead the whole fucking
exactly,
team.
exactly.
So would you say put Nashville here?
Yeah,
So St. Louis or
Arizona. Let's look here. I forgot what I like Jordan Kyrie a lot. Like be on the lookout for the fantasy draft. Wink wink. Nod nod. But
I like adding Kevin Hayes, like Braden Shen over Nick Bukestad as third line center. Like ah, I I
Verana's
think
on the Blues now.
I think St. Louis has him.
Yeah, just because of goaltending too.
I can see Barrett Hayton or Dylan Gunther or Logan Cooley or two of the three or all three of them popping off, and that changes it. But right now, we don't have much to go
Yeah.
off of. But I would not be shocked at all. Holy fuck. Dude, I'm trying to type like around my mic and my beer and my vape, and it's just not really working right now.
So is left here. Colorado, Minnesota,
Oh, wait 1 second.
and Winnipeg,
That's what
and
I was going
Dallas.
to. Dallas is going to be gross. I hate to say it. Fuck
Dude, they're
you,
nice.
Shiro, but
They're nice. They're
like,
nice.
yeah,
They have
I like that team a lot, and Duchesne and everyone now.
yep, yep.
But is this locked in to be 4? But I'm questioning, is it even 5? Like
I'd go five.
honestly, I look at
No, dude,
this.
I'd go five. Like no one wants to play there. They're not gonna give a fuck.
Yeah, but here's the thing: we already have 5 filled. I could honestly see it. I could see it like this.
Whoa.
I could honestly see him right there,
St. Louis or Winnipeg?
Winnipeg. This guy Hellebuck wants out, so who knows when that's gonna happen? Like, is that a trade deadline?
Yeah.
Is that early on in the year? Like they shit the bed off the start again? Like their D's not bad, but I hate their forwards. And that could be that. I think that's like my biggest. Wait, I had one that I was thinking about.
Yeah.
I have another kind of hot take, but this is my like hot take. I completely forgot about him because I was so dialed in on those other 4 fucking teams. But I think Winnipeg is just not good, and I was so high on them last year, and I always have been because I like Connor and Ehlers. But so
I
I
don't
think
hate
that
that. I'm thinking about it. I don't hate that.
this is what I want to do right here. Oh no, I think that's a lock because I think this is Avalanche and Stars
Yep.
somehow.
Yeah.
But I think the 3 teams that we're talking about, St. Louis, uh, Arizona, and Winnipeg, I think that they are belonging here, and 4 might sneak in.
I would go Winnipeg 6, Arizona 5, St. Louis 4. I want to put Arizona higher, but they're just young yet. Give it next year, and I'd put them at 4 for sure.
But you think that they're gonna be better than Winnipeg?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down. I'm down with putting Winnipeg here, and that will make me. That'll either make this podcast blow up or make no one listen to it. You know, and I'm fine with that.
And we got St. Louis right there. And now 1 and 2. Can you pull them up and go side by side?
Yep.
It'd be perfect.
So like quick glance, like studs over here on up top. Yeah. And I'm gonna say the same fucking thing on defense. But the depth on
Wyatt
Dallas and then the
Johnston.
depth on Dallas.
Ew.
Actually, they might Avalanche might have depth on D too, but I like
I
Ottinger
Jake
more than
Ottinger is
yeah.
gross.
Like look at these records last year. It's no secret like they're both
37 and
gross.
11.
And then 40 and 16, 918 and a 919. But I also like Scott Wedgwood for whatever the fuck reason more than I like Francouz, which we're doing regular season standings, not playoffs. So
Yeah.
backups
What's
are
up with
gonna
Landeskog?
they gotta win games. He's out this year. He has to do the same exact surgery for the same injury that he was out like forever for already.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Shout out to our boys at Missing Curfew for that one. Sponsored by Labatt. I don't know.
Wow, that's fucked.
You know I like this guy.
Yeah,
Fucking
dude.
Wyatt.
Great hot player. Great other just player in general.
Like I like Miles Wood, I like Ross Colton, and I think O'Connor can be something. I actually do. But Tyler Sagan, Duchesne, and Marchment as a third line comparison,
Come on, dude.
I think Dallas dummies them. Fourth line, Craig Smith, Radifaksa, and Delangia versus these guys.
Like this is the year it's like, do you just put a future on Dallas?
Again, I hate to say it because fucking Shiro, but yeah.
Yeah.
And Suter's a good stay at home. I've liked this guy since he came into the fucking league, Merrill fucking Heiskanen. And did you
Yeah.
see what he said the other day?
What?
He went, hockey players like, yeah, get pucks in deep, just fucking save whatever to get the interview. He said
Yeah.
he wants to win the Norris Trophy. He wants to be considered the best defenseman in the NHL.
I
And I
respect the
think
fuck out of that.
and I think he can. I really think he can. Not to mention,
Damn.
like, if you're again, I have no idea why I'm into this guy, but Sam Steele, if you're scratching him, like he was a high pick, I'm pretty damn sure. Yeah, 30th overall, first rounder. Just hasn't quite figured it out. But
Dude, he
look at
was on
this
the
in the
first
dub.
line with the Wild last year, like
Yeah,
about a quarter to a half the year.
but look at that. Look at those numbers in juniors. He can score. He's still just
Yeah.
young. Like if he pops off and you're scratching the guy right now, like his potential. They see him in practice, not me. So, dude, I kind
I
of
mean,
want to say
Dallas won.
Dallas number one. Yeah.
Yeah. Dallas won. You gotta.
So here's the tricky part.
Your wild cards?
Well, we got these three in. We got these three
Vegas
in.
has to be a wild card. Vegas will make it. 100%.
Kate's calling me. She's probably just got to the rink for her first ever hockey practice.
That's tonight?
One sec.
Damn,
I
is she
told.
excited?
Yeah, she's nervous though.
I probably would be too. I had my
Hmm.
first Alzheimer's league skate down here last night. I was a little
Really?
nervous, but it was fun.
How'd that go?
Dude, it's a legitimate league. Like there's USA hockey officials. There's like an 18 league. I'm in two down here. And like
Division two.
so their A league folded. The highest is the B league, then the C1, C2, C3, and then the D league. I'm in C1 for this league, and then in Waukesha, I'm in the B league. It's gonna be fucked. But
So what do you
honestly,
got?
like
What do you got going on? Like two practices a week, like one each, and then
no, so it's like 1 to 2 games a week on Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays, and then there's like just like drop-in skates like in Wausau here, just like all over. There's a few rinks that do them.
that's
The
fucking.
leagues, dude, like it was like like there's 4 or 3 15-minute stop time periods and like legit refs and penalties and all that. We went up 6-0 in the first period and then we led in the next 4 goals, but we won 6-4, so it's fine.
Holy fuck! So your first skate was just a game right away?
No, I went to one like drop-in skate and it was okay. It was just like a pickup kind of. Honestly, it was like remember we went to Merrill for those 2 3 weeks. It
Yeah.
was like that, like stick handling shit at the start, and then they just did like a little scrimmage.
So is it a draft or how the fuck did you get put on whatever team you're on?
Some guy on Facebook posted that they needed guys, and I was like, yeah, I'd love to. And so, yeah, go Sabercats.
What the fuck?
I know,
Sabercats.
yeah. And then the other team were sponsored by like a construction company. It's like I just can't beat the
K5.
construction.
K5.
No, Acme. That one, the dude asked me, it was the same thing, like, we need players for this league. And I was like, yeah, I'm in. He's like, I have a question. I'm like, what? And he's like, do you like to drink beer? I was like, yeah, it's all right. And then we started talking a little bit. Dude, he was on paternal fitness and we kicked the shit out of his team.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you like to drink beer?
Yeah. And like so every week they have a beer guy, someone that brings in a case or two of beer. And it's like, holy fuck, like what are we
Yeah,
doing here?
you can't be the guy that fucking sets his beer or two aside and then brings a case full of all the fucking mixtures at the end. I've seen
Yeah.
videos like that.
Yeah,
It's like,
dude. It's
what the
like
fuck?
a culture. It's weird.
Better to have it there than not have it there.
Yeah, right. But damn, good for Kate. Is there like games and shit? Like,
Yeah. Do
damn.
they have an E division, their exhibition division, which is their
Yeah.
best, and then they have 1, 3, 5, and 7. I don't know why they just don't go 1 through 4, but
Interesting.
they like the odd numbers. And so she practices. The new team is a 7, so but 5 and 7 split practice, 1 and 3
Yeah.
split practice. So she's playing with Division 5 and 7 girls tonight. Dude,
Yeah.
funny, funniest shit in the world. I am not gonna
What?
remember his name off the top of my head. So we're like looking up her roster, and I'm like looking up them on Elite Prospects and shit.
Yeah.
None of them have any. Like, so they're all like beginner level, you know?
Yeah.
Like once you get into like the E League, there's people that played fucking D3 and a couple even Division Ones, whatever.
Yeah.
But so I'm like, who are your coaches? You know? Both dudes coaching an all girls team, which whatever. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. But this next thing that I'm gonna say is fucking hilarious. Their head coach, I believe it was 2013, got
Yeah.
arrested while he was in college at Madison
Yeah.
for streaking the field. It's the first thing that came up when I Googled his name. And then like you look him up on Facebook and he's got like him playing hockey, his daughter's playing
Yeah.
hockey, and it's
Yeah.
like that's definitely the fucking guy.
Yeah.
And he fucking streaked on the field at a
That's
Badger game
awesome. That is sweet. That's pretty funny.
and said he didn't regret it when
Good.
interviewed.
I, I
But
wouldn't
yeah,
either.
so that's her head coach, assuming
Interesting
she's
league.
on the D7 team. Yeah. It's
It's
it's like what the fuck, dude?
like she knows like how to get ready and all this shit and like buzz around and stuff.
Yeah, she rehearsed it to me like every day this last week.
Good. Good. That's awesome.
We got her a righty stick now.
I thought she was a lefty.
She was, but then on the pond, she figured out she's more comfortable being a righty.
Oh, fair. Ovi's on the Ovi spot on the power play, I guess. So yeah.
Yeah, she wants to be a forward. She's like, should I play
Just like
forward or defense? I'm like, you have to skate backwards a lot if you're on D, especially. She's like, yeah, I want to be a
yeah,
forward.
good call. Good call.
So you can still see the screen,
I
right?
think Vegas for sure. Like
Yeah,
that's
I
my
think
lock.
number one. I think number
Yeah.
one.
Oh yeah. But then versus that we got Vancouver
In St.
or
Louis, Van in St. Louis. Let's pull them up.
yep, do it.
Oh my God. We got 10-minute timer.
Okay, we can do it.
After we decide this, maybe I'll just hang up and maybe the time will be shorter since I didn't use all 30.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to fucking, yeah. All right. Well, I'm taking Van's first line over St. Louis's first line.
And goaltending probably too, huh?
I'm
Demko
take
or
that second line's tough because Buchnevich is pretty fucking good. I might have to give the nod to St. Louis. Third line, St.
Kevin
Louis.
Hayes is nice there too.
Fourth line, ooh, call it a wash.
Yeah.
St. Louis 2-1 right now. First line D pair,
Defense, Vancouver.
Vancouver. So 2-2. Myers and Susie, Krug and Falk. I'm taking St. Louis.
Vancouver.
3-2.
What?
You think Myers and Susie over Torrey Krug and Justin Falk?
Wasn't Susie good last year in Seattle?
He was okay, but like Torrey Krug or Susie?
Torrey. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Fine. Keep
And
going.
then Falk or Myers?
That one's.
One
Like.
scored 50 points last year and one scored 17.
Okay, but one's a defensive defenseman.
Tyler Myers is a pylon.
All right, give it to St. Louis. Like long answer. No, short answer is Falk. Long answer. Keep going.
But then I'm going to give Vancouver their third line. D.
Ian Cole's in Vancouver. Oh my goodness.
So I think that's a wash, right? Yeah, we got
Yeah,
3-3
comes down to
with a fourth
goaltending.
line wash.
I'm
Demko or
giving
Bennington?
Vancouver. Vancouver.
Demko's going to be better than what he was last year.
Yeah.
But Bennington's got to be too. But I'd say Vancouver,
Yeah, probably.
which they're that team that has been just in the fucking middle of the pack for so goddamn long.
Yeah.
Well, that does it up for the West.
All right, regroup. Go to
Yeah.
the East.
I'll just
Yeah, we'll
I'll
see what
send
happens.
you a message and see what's gonna go on here. You might get an
Yeah.
email in like the next 30 seconds, but
All right, sounds good.
sure. So
I'll say it.
welcome back. Sponsored by Labatt Blue Light. Crack another one. I may or may not have had another Labatt because they're so tasty and refreshing during intermission right there. But here we are. We're back. I'm getting picked
What's
up
the deal?
in an hour and a half for hockey. So with a 10-minute intermission every half hour, we got 2 more sessions to get through the East. So
That's fine.
final review of the West right here. I like it. I'm feeling pretty confident. More than last year.
I was gonna say I think this one's good.
However, now we have to fill this one out.
Let's do
And
the
this
Atlantic
is,
first.
you think so?
Or no, the Metro. Do the Metro.
Let's dive right into it, shall we? I think the top 2 teams for me are very clear. And it's the same 2 that were in the top 2 last year.
The Carolina Hurricanes and I'm gonna guess the Devils.
Yep.
Put them in. Slide them in. Carolina 1, Devils 2.
You think so?
Dude, Carolina. Who would they add on D? I really liked it.
Let's look them up.
It was someone that was like,
They added D'Angelo back. So
yeah,
Carolina gained Michael Bunting, Dmitry Orlov, and D'Angelo. So they're
that's who it was. Yep.
It's gonna be D'Angelo and Burns, which is gross. And Slavin is hurt right now because I don't see him on here. I don't know why. Where the fuck is? Oh, he's on their third pair. No, he's not. You're not gonna find the team with deeper defensemen than Carolina. You're not.
Oh yeah.
Orloff, Burns, Brady Shea, Brett Pesce, Slavin, and D'Angelo are their top 6.
Dude, their forwards like they're good. They're 1, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
I mean, like the Devs, very good team. Shout out Austin Jensen, but
Yeah. Dude, I
have
think the Devils are
Luke
gonna be
Hughes
good.
on their top pair.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But dude, they like The Lightning had Platt on their third line when they won the cup, or both of them. Tyler Toffoli is a sick ad, disgusting ad. But I guess that was way easier than expected.
Yeah, go Dubs too.
Got him.
Sweet. Now this is where it gets tough again.
I think
But
Philly's the shittiest team in this division.
the shittiest?
Yeah.
Yeah. They didn't really do much this offseason, I don't think.
Like let's look at them quick. We'll give them their respect, but I feel like this is just a way easier thing. Like, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't really do anything.
I'm putting them in there. However, I think this is where it gets hard.
Yeah.
I want to say Rangers at 3, but this was my
What
other
about
hot
Pittsburgh?
take. This is my other hot take. Pittsburgh's going to be back in the playoffs. And
Yeah.
that's why I
Oh,
said the other
yeah.
one was more hot
Look at
because
the
I think
roster quick.
Pitts,
Yeah.
like I don't love Jeff Carter as the 3C, but that Riley Smith playing with Sid, like Riley's
Yeah.
in for a career year. And then obviously Eric Carlson. I don't know if I can put him above the Rangers. I guess let's compare. Are we thinking Rangers Pens at 3-4?
Yeah, it's just a matter of what, pretty much.
Well, Igor takes the cake in net. That's not even close.
Yeah.
Adam Fox is a better version, less points, but like one of the best D-men in the league. Like I'd draft him for this next year than Carlson. Like for my team. If we're playing fantasy, I might go Carlson.
But yeah,
But
different game. Different game.
second pair, Truba and Miller, just because Letang, I guess I'll try to be fair and I guess Pitt. But then I'm going right back to New York. So New York
Oh,
overall
yeah.
wins on D. Forwards, is it fair to say like Panarin is a Crosby now? And I cringe at saying that. But like
Dude,
look at the
but
point
I
totals.
saw a stat the other day, like his points over the last like 5 years or something is like top three in the league. Because how many did he have last year? He had 92.
Yeah. And
The
then
Advantage had
it
91. Holy
and yeah,
fuck.
and then is it fair to say Mika and Malkin are like the same? Because my reason for comparing those two is outside those two, even if it can be a conversation, New York by a landslide up
Yeah.
front. So if they win in net, I feel like New York's got to be 3.
Flip Heel was like the best to bet on in prize picks for his 2.0 shots every night. He was just so due every night. I love that guy.
So New York at 3,
Yeah. Do it.
which, is kind of homer because look at these standings 1, 2, 3. And that's what we have them
Oh
as.
yeah, but I like realistically though,
Yeah. But honestly, so here's Pitt. And
not
do
do
you
it.
want to
New York
see
Islanders.
do you want to see I was gonna say, do you want to see the Islanders or the Caps?
Islanders.
First line Pitt,
Yeah. Second line.
Pitt.
Yeah.
Third line I'd
Third
say New
line.
York. And fourth line I'd definitely say New York.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a
B
wash.
though.
But New
Yeah.
York runs 4 lines like hard. But first line deep air, I would take the Islanders all day. Like those two guys are gross together. They are.
Yeah, I like Adam Pellich a lot.
And I like Pulak a lot, and I like Noah Dobson a lot. Where I'm looking at the second pair. I might have to say New York. Dude, the East is
Yeah.
gonna be so fucking hard because I feel like we're gonna like these teams more than we like Washington. So then this is 4 or 5. But then we're gonna jump over to the Atlantic and we're gonna struggle so fucking much on what teams are making the wild card.
Yeah.
Because even over there, like I think Toronto's gonna be gross. They're always good in the regular season. Like they're gonna be a top 3. But then you got to go Tampa, Boston, Florida, Ottawa, Buffalo, Detroit. Like Montreal,
Oh, yeah.
Montreal's an easy 8 over there. But like after that, we're gonna fucking struggle. And I'm trying to think of that right now. Is which team do I think is gonna push for a playoff spot in the wild card? And I don't think I can say both because the other division's so stacked. Maybe neither one of these teams makes it, but I think Pitt's gonna.
Yeah.
I think I take Pitt.
Yeah, at this point in time, yeah.
So let's look up Washington quick. Give them their credit. First line, I gotta say Pitt.
Yeah. Second line, Pitt.
You, I think second line's pretty close.
Close, but Pitt.
Yeah. Third line, I'm saying Washington, and fourth line, I'm saying Washington.
What D?
See,
Yeah.
can
Oh,
this
he'll
can th-
wash.
can this guy can Rasmus Sandin live up? Like this is his stat line in Wash. Can he live up to his 29th overall? Because if he can, that boosts this decor so much. And in a short stint with Washington, he lived up to everything all of a sudden. But
Yeah.
watching him in Toronto, he did not do that. I think it's a wash too. So do you like Tristan Jarry or do you like Kemper? And all of a sudden,
Kemper.
we're talking about Washington being above Pitt. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? How did they do last year? But Washington had so many injuries. Yeah, I feel like we can't even look at that.
I'd go Pittsburgh, the best out of all at 4 though.
I keep opening up that one. Jesus Christ. Call me crazy, but I want to throw. I think New York's worse than both of these teams.
Yeah, I'd go Pittsburgh, Washington, New York.
Okay, I can get down with that. However, whoopsie. This is my question. This is my second of 3 teams that I'm wondering. I don't think it's just nothing there. I don't.
For Columbus.
Yeah. What they did on D is nuts. First of all,
Yeah, it
Renski's going to be
is.
back. He played 13 games last year. So
And
basically,
8 points.
you can call that an addition from last year. Like he's
Yeah,
back. They added Damon Severson and Ivan Provorov.
that's gross.
And I like Boquist a lot. I don't know why. And I'm kind of a fan of Jake Bean too. And Goodbranson, he can play. He's just a big, tall, fucking mean dude. The thing that gets me here is the Islanders in net is so much better. Like miles ahead.
They didn't have in that Columbus.
Whereas Leakins and Tarasov, and I like Tarasov, but he's just not there yet. I mean, it quite literally is listing him at 6'3", 154 pounds.
Yeah.
And I like New York on D, but I like what
I would
Columbus is
still
doing
put
up front so
for
far.
this year. For this year, I'd put New York over Columbus still. For this year. For this year. I mean, like, they did a lot, but again, for this year.
I just think Columbus is going to be that team that scores so many fucking like take the over in Columbus games
Yeah.
and then take the under in New York games. I feel
Yeah.
like these two teams are going to be
Yeah.
like within 3 points of each other in the standings.
No, I agree.
Why did you look so fucking confused at that?
Like,
Or
I don't know though, because like,
I mean, I would put New York above them. I'm just saying I feel like they're going to be like absolutely neck and neck. Or do you not think so?
they're just so gross on defense though. You know, like when they get in the playoffs, it's like New York. It's like a 2-1 game, like you said. Well, I guess except this year against Carolina, like they kind of got exposed.
I I'll put New
But it's
York
not the
above them.
playoffs; it's the regular season.
I'll put New York Islanders at 6, but I
Yeah,
don't think that
that
they're gonna
could
make the
easily be a
playoffs.
flip flop, though. That could easily be a flip flop.
That's what I was saying. Like I feel like they're gonna be like within 2, 3 points of each other.
Yeah,
All right, well that was our easiest division by far. It's literally not even close. However,
it's the exact same as last year. No,
no,
okay,
but this
all right. Well, this one's always a bitch.
I I hate to say it because I know that this is gonna come back to bite me one of these years because it's just bound to happen. But Montreal's got to be 8, and I think that's the only easy thing that we have here.
Well, can we see their roster?
Yeah, and I'm saying this with the roster, knowing looking at it, it's good. But someone's got to take less. Like, look at this. Alex Newhook is your third line center all of a sudden. You have Suzuki, who is let's check this out. 13th overall. Kirby Doc, third overall. I don't even know why I clicked on it.
Yeah,
And I'm pretty sure Newhook was like 20th. 16th.
16. And then Slafkovsky is 1.
Yeah.
And then
Caulfield is what, 16 or something?
something like that.
I like Josh Anderson as a player. Sean Monahan was 3 overall as well. Kirby Doc, or Jesus, Brennan Gallagher. We all know what he is. A better version of Corey Perry.
Yeah.
Their bottom 2 lines aren't the best, but if Slavkovsky can come in and be a third line scoring forward with high potential, like,
Yeah.
but their D is so fucking bad, and I hate their goalies too.
Caden Gooley's okay. Other than that, you're not really working.
I like Wi-Fi too, but look at this division, dude.
Yeah, you're not gonna.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
Bruins, you got McAvoy. That's automatically like better than their whole decor right there. Maple
Yeah.
Leafs, O'Reilly, or Riley, whatever. They got Hedman and Sergachev. Florida's got Montour and Ekblad, even though they're hurt, which I feel like is a huge thing for this prediction talk. Buffalo has Dahlin and Power. Ottawa has Sanderson and Shabbat and Chikrin to run their left side. One of them's going to be on the ice at all times. Red Wings have Moritz Seider, and I think that they have a couple big pickups too. Like, I guess I should just pull up Detroit because that's probably maybe who we're arguing with here. Like Shane Gostisbehere, Ben
Justin
Sherratt.
Holl, that's signing. Yeah.
Like this decor is better, and in net they're better than. I think Montreal's in last, and that's the only thing that I actually
Yeah.
know for you.
Detroit could outscore him, probably.
Yeah, All right, I'm putting Montreal in last, which, as a Leafs guy, I actually fucking
Hurts.
hate that because they're going to get
Yeah.
another good pick. And it pisses me
Yeah.
off. You know what I think, though? As like
What?
my seventh hot take, and I've been hiding it this whole time, but it's actually the last one. I think, I honestly think that there's no fucking way Toronto doesn't finish first in this division. And I want to hear your argument against it because I know one's coming. But
Pull up the division. Wait, it is up. It is up. It is up.
Tampa lost guys, Boston lost guys, Florida has people hurt, Buffalo's
Buffalo.
still up on the uprise. You think Buffalo's going to go
Ah,
from fifth to first?
maybe not.
That's what I'm
Maybe
saying.
not
And
fifth to first.
Ottawa might be better too. Detroit might be better too. Buffalo's going to be better. Are they really going to jump all the way up to first?
I
Like
think Buffalo's top. Can we agree top three though for Buffalo? I don't know.
I
Like
I want
I
Buffalo
think
making
top.
the
I think
playoffs in this prediction, but I don't know how. But so it might be four and sneak in with a wild card, and I would be shitting myself if Toronto had to play him first round. But look at this and tell me why not. Keep in mind this is not how their lines are going to look because Nyes is going to be on the second or third line, which moves. I have Nyes in where Domi's at, and Domi centering this third line with Yarncroke and Lafferty, with David Kampf centering the fourth line with Reeves, and then either Holmberg or Nick Robertson, someone else. And that decor, I don't give a fuck what anyone says, is not bad. And Connor Timmins is scratched as an extra. Yep.
oh they are running the same goalies as last year.
Well, not Matt Murray. He gone. Actually, I think he's just on
Yeah.
IR. Yeah, he's just on IR.
Yeah.
And if
So it's
Jake
Jake
Muzzin
Muzzin.
ever comes back, dude,
Wow.
like, tell me, I guess this is how I'll stress my argument. Tell me which team you want me to go to out of this over here to compare to this. Because I don't think that there's anyone close.
Um. Either Buffalo or Tampa.
Tampa lost
Go.
Killorn and Ross Colton. Like, look, this is what I'm saying. This is the new Tampa.
Nick Paul.
I mean, still good. I'm not saying that, but and like this
No,
is
go to
this is
Buffalo. Go to
Buffalo.
Buffalo. They're
Like Buffalo's making the playoffs. But
Devin
like
Levi's starter. Wow.
but look at this.
Well, dude, Buffalo.
Like
I don't like Boston.
do they drop that much? Like are they out of playoffs? Do they go from the best season ever to out of playoffs? Because I almost think so. That
I would say
decor is
that.
nice.
Put them at 5.
Five?
Yeah.
Well, who's fucking 6 and 7? I feel like Ottawa and Detroit.
Yeah.
Well, here. Let's
I'd
do Ottawa,
go. Well,
Detroit,
Ottawa,
and then
Detroit.
let's compare it to Florida. I think Florida and Boston are in danger of missing the playoffs, which is fucked to say.
Yeah. Um. You know, I'd go with Detroit at 7. That's hard, but then Ottawa, I'd go at 6.
I think Detroit's in 7. for sure. And I don't think that they're going to be happy with that. And I think that there's going to be some changes. Their D has improved a lot, though. Like, I hate Justin Hall. I think he's terrible, but at least they're going to shelter him to third line, not try to
Yeah,
play him first line with Morgan fucking Riley. Shane Gostisbehere, though, okay. Jeff Petrie and Sherratt, they're reunited. They led Montreal to the fucking finals.
they did.
Like they're capable a couple of years ago of being the first pair. They're second pair. And Moritz Seider with Jake Wallman, I don't know how much you watch of those teams, but them together, they're pretty good. But I like Ottawa more.
Yeah,
But
Sam.
here's Ottawa versus this, which we're biased now after watching them all the way until June. But really, I mean, on IR you got Ekblad and Montour, so it looks a lot better if they're actually up there.
What's
But
wrong with
this,
them?
I don't know what their injuries are, but they're out from like November to January, somewhere in there. Like,
What the fuck?
and there's still no exact time, or no, November to February. Sorry, where it's like, okay, so maybe Christmas. They're gonna miss half the season. Florida could be our team, like Boston last year. Oh, McAvoy and Marchand are out. But at the same time, look at this fucking D. Tell me that you even know who Matt Kierstead is.
Oh, I don't.
Me either. Even though he wears number 3, apparently. Thanks, cat friendly.
Like, how low would you go with Florida, though? You know?
Look at the first lines. Let's go line by line. Kachuk. Matthew might have a slight edge. Okay.
Yeah.
Stutzel or Barkov?
Barkov.
You think so? He's better defensively, but Stutzel puts up more points, and he's 21 and only getting better. And then Tarasenko or Verhage. Overall,
Tarasenko.
I probably gotta give. Actually, I can't decide.
Let's call it a wash. Yeah.
Okay. Giroux, Norris, and Batherson versus Luosterainen, Bennett, and Reinhart. I'm taking Ottawa all day.
Yeah.
Kubalik can be sneaky, but he's hit or miss as fuck. Shane Pinto, Matthew Joseph. Evan Rodriguez, Anton Lundell, or I actually don't even know who Denisenko is either, even though he played for him last year. Now that I
Ottawa.
talk about it.
I'd go Ottawa. Shane Pinto's good.
But then I'd take Florida's fourth line.
Oh, yeah.
So we're fucking what? 2-1-1 with a tie
Yeah.
for Ottawa. Okay,
Mhm.
first line D pair. Now, is this to start? Do we do it start the year, or do we put Ekblad and Montour in there?
No, don't put him in there yet.
Shabbat and Chikrin is going to be unmatched.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's 3-1-1. Sanderson and Zub for Ekman Larson and Kulikov.
I'm taking Sanderson and Zub.
And then Brandstrom, who I like, Hamonic, over Mikla and Kierstead.
Yeah, Ottawa.
But then the goalies.
I was gonna say I like
What Bob are you going to get?
is Spencer Knight ready to come back?
Yeah, he's coming.
I'd still go Ottawa. I think it's a better team.
So, yeah, but look at this. So all of a sudden, we're talking about having Montreal and Detroit are gone. So let me just go like this. We're talking about these teams. I think Buffalo might be better than both of these teams.
Yeah, they
So
are.
we're talking about having Florida in 6th place.
That's fine.
All right, I'm down. Which is just that. Do you think having the Stanley Cup finalists at 6th in this division or Boston taking last year? But one we have behind sight and one we have foresight on.
Okay, but I'm saying though, like, I think it's no secret. Florida kind of went on a run. It was like similar to the Montreal run. Not quite that crazy, but Florida kind of
Yeah,
went on a run.
I agree. But just trying to cover our asses right now when they take fucking first in the division somehow.
Well, yeah, but
So who are we between now?
Ottawa and Tampa probably. No, Ottawa and well, where's Boston going here? Like, how far are they dropping?
This is what I'm saying. Okay, out of the teams though, I'm just trying to knock one out here. What is your argument against having Toronto at one?
Put Toronto at one then. Put it there for
Do
now.
you actually think so though? Because it's my favorite team. So I'm trying to not be biased, but I'm not talking about playoffs. They'll probably get bounced in the fucking first round
Yeah,
again.
okay. If we're going regular season, then yeah, put them at one. Put them at one.
I
I'll be honest.
honestly think so. I honestly think that, again, as a fan, I don't want to even say this, but I can see a President's Trophy coming. I really could. Who else?
Yeah.
Them or Dallas are my top two picks. And that's fucked.
So yeah, go Toronto one.
We got the 10-minute warning here.
Yeah.
But so we got Boston, Tampa, Florida, Buffalo. Who do we need to look at right here?
Boston last place out of all those. Put them at five.
Well, let's look. Oh boy.
What about Ottawa?
In comparison to who? Boston or Tampa? Who do you think is
Boston
better,
probably.
Boston or Tampa?
Tampa.
Okay. You know, if it wasn't for the goalies, I'm saying this is so easily Ottawa in my mind.
Scroll down on. Oh wait, never mind. I see it. So do you think Allmark was a fluke last year, or is he actually like that guy?
I think the entire Boston Bruin team got all hot for the same year.
I don't think Allmark can do it again. I really
Olmark
don't.
is 30 years old. It's not like he's just coming in and this is what he's doing. Like
Yeah.
he's, I mean, he's put up good numbers, but like this team without Bergeron and Krejci, they're not going to have the same defensive structure. Like any
No.
goalie, you put any goalie on any 31 teams in the league without Bergeron, and then you move them to Boston with Bergeron, their save percentage is going to go up like at least a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like he is that good at defense, or was. R.I.P. Bergeron.
I'd go Boston beneath Ottawa.
And that's scary, and we're doubling down hard on Boston right now.
That's okay, man. That is
But do
okay.
you think? Okay, so do you think? Do you think Boston is fifth? So you think they're better than Florida, but worse than Ottawa, Buffalo, Tampa, Toronto?
Yeah.
Okay. We can always change it, you know. It's never in final till it's uploaded to the YouTube.
Yeah. So then
How are your beers doing, by the way?
I'm doing fine.
You gonna crack one or what?
I hate talking because like I just focus on talking so much, and then
Hasn't stopped you in year one and two. Now that you're
well,
living with the old lady, you're just, you know, retired.
That's
You
not
probably
it.
you probably still got the same case of Busch license when you moved down there.
No.
Or sorry, Miller Lite.
Yeah, I'm a Miller guy now.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
So anyway, how's this setup though? Does it look like I'm a fucking podcaster or what?
It kind of does with all the
Like,
jerseys in the back.
like I'm just ready. Me and Bryce were talking about starting a podcast again last night, and I'm like, I'm here for it.
What
You
about
know,
what about though?
dude, just anything. I think I want to have that podcast where it's like say I just start like the Burgy podcast that as my channel name because I need to remake a YouTube, and this is
Yeah.
just like the first video. But then like next week I have Bryce on, and we talk about like Trump and like what he thinks are nice tits, and then I'll have like Kate on, and like we're talking about like relationships and whatever, and then I
Yeah.
have like who the fuck knows?
A
All of a sudden,
hometown special, dude.
yeah, I have Aaron Gunther come on actually, and then like Yoke, and I'm like. I confront him about his kid not being good at hockey on the while I'm on the pod. And then Jeremy Leach, like
That'd be a good
actually
one.
just the locals that like obviously it's probably not gonna happen. Like odds are like 0.1%. But like
Yeah.
what if it blew up and like all of a sudden all the fellas are just like known as like guests and like your followers go up and everyone starts like becoming influencers. Like, are you kidding me?
That'd be the way to do it, though. Be the way to do it.
Yeah.
Just
Like it
promote the brand.
doesn't have to be just about hockey because you know hockey's just nothing in this world. But
Absolutely.
I love it though. I love
Are
hockey.
you pumped for your 11 games? Like, that's going to be disgusting. When's your first?
11 games?
Or your 10 game pack, dude?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's 11. Well, one preseason, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm ready to rock.
When's your first regular season one?
Uh, well, good thing we're on fucking. How do I even get to that actually? Uh, it's a good fucking question. Let's check it out. We're just taking a break within break right now. I think in the next half hour epi we can we can
Yeah.
knock out the final 3, 4 teams and the wild card.
Love it.
I just have the app, but now that I'm trying to like say this on here, you know, it's a lot of pressure. And by the way, like thanks for to all the fans for like coming out and listening to this. Like if you're still listening, like we really appreciate you. You
We
know,
appreciate the love, you know?
yeah. But here's the forever wild rewards.
Wow.
We got 7,000 points because I was doing these surveys because you can get like all this fucking rookie gift. But
Yeah.
these are kind of shitty. Like Brandon Duhaime autograph puck gift
The
card,
Matt
Matt Dumba.
Dumba.
Like, yeah, we did not decide on one yet. But these are the events right here. Wait, what the fuck? Is it because I only have it on like half the screen? It's trying to figure it out. There we go. Oh, we're right back to that.
Damn, the Matt Boldy jersey would be gross.
Apparently, I don't know how to get there anymore. But we're getting there. We'll figure it out. I don't know why it's not just showing me the ones for the month, but
Yeah.
I'll just look it up here quick. We only got a minute 14 until it's fucking
Out of
Gonzo
here.
anyway. So we got the Stars and Wild in preseason,
Yuck.
and then the Blue Jackets and Wild, and that's on the 21st of October. Then Stars and Wild, Hawks and Wild, Canucks, Flyers, Ducks, Sharks, Preds,
Damn.
Vegas, Winnipeg. And they're all, these are all like, hold on. Oh,
Lower
something
bowl?
went wrong. Yeah, they're all in the same seats.
That's sick.
They're all in the same seats all year. But, oh shit, I just closed out of it. They're all like ready to go.
Damn.
Like we already have the tickets.
Yeah.
It's kind of fucked up, but it's kind of
Dude,
cool.
that's like crazy though. Because then like you can just show it like.
Welcome back. Sponsored by Labatt Blue Light. We got a couple more on standby, if you can't tell. And you may notice that I look a little different because I'm wearing the fucking President's Trophy winners of 2023-24, bitch. Go Toronto.
Oh man. Oh man.
Let's go. Speaking on that, I'll even give a little shout out right now. From the wife, I got an early birthday present.
Oh boy.
What do you think it is? What do you think?
Marner jersey.
Look like around me. Close. I'm like, I just showed you and all the fans, the Wild tickets that we have. You can't necessarily go there and cheer for some of those other teams.
Right.
She's got a white Kirill jersey. And now I got a green one.
No way.
Yeah. I mean,
that's gross.
Yeah.
He's a good player, dude. He's a great player.
As Mike Babcock would say, great player. Great player. So, you got another beer on standby? I seen you just finished that one, so I was just wondering.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Really? You play with lighters now, or what?
Yeah, I do. We're a big candle house.
Trying to burn out your front camera instead of your back one this time?
Can't believe you remember that. Anyway, who are our last three? Who we got?
We have Tampa Bay Lightning, Buffalo Sabres, and Ottawa.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Wow, I don't know who I want in 4. I kind of want Ottawa 4, Buffalo 3.
See, I was just gonna do this. I think honestly, it's gonna go like this, and that.
So now explain Buffalo at 2. Explain that at 2. Cause I don't hate that. I'm a big Buffalo guy.
So quickly before I deep dive into Buffalo, I think it's gonna be these to make the playoffs, and these to make the playoffs.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Buffalo, why you ask? Simply because they're young and nasty. Now, I can see the second seed out of the Atlantic getting bounced in the first round by Tampa Bay. But we're not trying to figure out playoffs.
This is the regular season, you know.
I think that these guys can score a lot. I think that they have very good defense. Adding Connor Clifton, also seen a clip the other day. He's a big hitter. Not the biggest guy, but he hits a lot.
Yeah.
Buffalo didn't hit. That's their problem. They scored. They didn't play hard on you, and it made everyone just, I mean, let's look at this. They had 296 goals for. That's more than Florida, more than Tampa, more than Toronto. Boston is
Wow.
just irrelevant. However, what they struggled in was goals against. Like they had 300 goals against. That's the second most, only the Canadians in this division. And I think it's like let's look at Levi. Let me prove my point all the way through. So, college is that bar right there.
Yeah.
Like this guy, look at his save percentages. And I know his lowest is in the NHL. He's also only 7 games in. Probably nervous the first couple. I actually don't remember how he played. I can't watch every fucking game, but he's proved it in the World Championships, even though it's only 1 game. He's definitely proved it in college. He's proved it everywhere that he can go. And, you know, has a 6 foot 180. I don't, I've always just heard good things about him. And they,
He's good,
worst
dude.
case,
He's a good player.
worst case, they have Comrie. I mean, Levi went 5-2 last year. Like, so expand that over the entire year. But Eric Comrie, decent backup, but like this guy, UPL, he's fucking good too.
He's in the minors?
I guess. Well, that's their other.
Oh,
And actually, this is huge. We didn't even see this when I was zoomed in before. Jack Quinn on IR.
he's
Is he gonna be
good.
back? I don't know. But like, what was he? 8th overall, and like that's his stat line.
He's
Like
good.
I don't know. You put him in the AHL and he's well over a point per game, and he's fucking what, 20 years old,
Yeah.
21. Like, is it hard to put Buffalo above Tampa? Yeah, but I think Buffalo over Ottawa. But
Yeah,
then
oh,
if
100%.
I see Tampa's roster and then I see Ottawa's roster, I'm going Tampa. Just because like,
Yeah.
but I could see how Ottawa would place above Tampa, but I think this top four is the top four.
Yeah. No, I'm big on Buffalo. I think putting them at two is good. I mean, Tampa's always good, but let Buffalo have a chance this year.
And honestly, I think that Ottawa and Pittsburgh are the wild cards.
I
Maybe
like that.
Ottawa and Boston, but I think Pittsburgh's really gonna make it. I honestly do.
They're like all in though, and they got to realize like this is like they're one of their last kicks at the can before
Yeah, but look at,
Sydney. Yeah.
is it though? Like they're signed for a little bit, dude. I mean, Sid's only got 2 more years, but Malkin and Letang, they just re-signed. Like Malkin's still got 3. They got next year for sure. They got Carlson, Letang, Crosby and Malkin locked up for a couple of years here. Gensel's a free agent next year, though. Wow.
That's scary.
Yeah, this guy should not be making 6 mil. Like, look at these points.
He had 41 year, but I was gonna say other than that, or 2 years.
But
Yeah.
I would gladly go like you think Ottawa or Pitt
For
East wild card number one.
I'd go Pitt. It'll be close. We're talking points, like a
And
couple
but
points.
you think Ottawa here
Yeah.
over Washington, I guess is what it would be.
Yeah.
See you, Ovi. Well,
Damn.
I I don't know what the biggest hot take
Shocker is
is. Yeah.
maybe Florida. Maybe.
I mean I don't think that everyone in the world has Pittsburgh making the playoffs. I feel like to us it doesn't seem like it's a hot take, but I feel like to the outside world it is like kind of like a but like I actually feel confident in it.
I like it. I mean, like they're built for offense, but they can still play D. You know.
Or with the West wild cards only being from the Pacific, that could be one as well. Because the only thing that I'm hesitant on, and I guess it'll be on record so we don't have to change it, but I can, oof, I can definitely see Arizona finishing above St. Louis. And my hot take of the year, making it finally official, I
Okay.
would not be
President's
surprised to
Trophy.
see Arizona in the playoffs.
That's a hot take. That is wow.
I wouldn't be though.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, it's nothing that you can, put money on or whatever. But while we're on that topic, actually, let's just see what like Bovada is having as their like win over under.
I
Because
love
last
it. Let's
year,
see.
according to this, they went 28, 40, and 14. So right now you can bet on the Arizona Coyotes or the Philadelphia Flyers, who's going to have more regular season points. The Flyers is minus 120,
What's the Coyotes?
minus 110.
Wow.
Like, I might have to do that because I think that they're going to be way better than Philadelphia. Like, that's one where I don't know. But anyway, what we were talking about, they had 70 points last year.
Hmm.
Arizona Coyotes total points over under 74.5.
That's a good line. That's a really good line.
I'd take that overall. They're going to win more than 28 games. Look at this. Look at this roster. I'm not saying it's gross. I'm not saying number one seed. I'm not saying 28 wins this only gets you.
Yeah.
Remember watching a Blackhawks game last year when you could get in for like $2? They had 26 wins.
Good
This is a
point.
this is a way better team than 2 wins better than last year's Blackhawks. Way better.
That's valid. Be interested to see how Logan Cooley does after going fuck you to Minnesota.
Yeah, I thought he was going back.
Yeah, he said he was. No, he's just not.
So over under Austin Matthews 50.5 goals.
Oh man, as a fan of him, I want to see him go over. As an unbiased fan, yeah, I think he'll go over. As long as he stays healthy, I think he goes over.
I feel like we should use the last like 15 minutes
To
to
go on
ask each
prize
other
picks.
some hottest takes or like that or like okay, so I got another one.
Yeah,
Kirill over under 99.5 points.
that's his prize picks line right now, I think.
Is it actually? I just made
It,
it
let me
up. I
look
guess
just to
I
confirm.
I guess I could just bring that up too, where then you actually have like odds makers making this shit than rather than me.
It's 97.5 points.
Am I
Yeah.
crazy to say that I want to take the over on 97 but under on 99?
Did
Like
you get
97
98
is
points?
so much easier. It's so much easier to say yes to than 99.
Yeah. Some of these are good. I like the goals one. Like, do you think like is Bedard? Here's one for you. Is Bedard gonna get 30 over 30 goals his rookie year? That's a high number for a rookie, I feel.
Yes.
But Matthews did it. But his team was better.
Ovi did it. Matthews did it. I Bedard over 30 whatever goals. Yes,
30
I
and
can
a half.
see him. I can see him scoring 40.
Yeah, it's not bad. Like his shot is nasty though.
And he doesn't really have shooters to pass to. I mean,
I
Hall's
like
not
the
a
Jack.
sniper.
I like the Jack Hughes over 42 and a half too. He got
You
40
like the
last.
over?
I do.
So I have a very clear-cut answer for this. Jack Hughes, 102.5 points.
Over. He's so due to get 100. He got 99 last year.
He's I was gonna say, because if you would have said under, I would have had a big like how, why question. Because I can see him getting 115 points,
Dude,
honestly.
he's great. I like watching him play. He's so shifty and fast and all this.
Rope Hintz 79.5 points.
Oh my God, what a line. 79 and a half.
I know my opinion on this one. Hard.
I'm going over because his teammates are good.
He's good.
What
He's
else is
good.
there?
Trevor Ziegler 67.5 points.
I think he got in the 70s last year. So 68 and a half. That's another one where like the Ducks are better, but like not like good.
Yeah.
I'd low key, I'd sneaky go under. Sneaky. Because he's not going to come to training camp. He's going to be out of shape.
McDavid 135.5.
It's that high. See,
But
that's just
dude.
stupid.
But dude.
How many did he get last year?
153.
Oh my God.
Look on the screen.
Every year he's increased by like a lot.
So you want to know something actually hilarious?
Yeah.
I made a tweet. This is gonna take up time, but I actually don't care because I just seen it.
The Michael Miso one?
Nope. Holy fuck. Here we go. On my other account, like on my
Which
normal
one?
one. Holy fuck, can this get off my screen? I'm gonna have to go way down here. But this is retarded. I seen it the other day. I was bored. I was scrolling through my old Twitter account. And it's right here. I found that way faster than I thought. Connor McDavid is the actual definition of a generational player. McDavid scored 105 points in 56 games last year. That is a 153.75 point pace in a full season. That's crazy enough. Check again. Hold on. This is in September of 2021. Since coming into the league in 15-16, he's been above a point per game player. In fact, he's raised his point per game each and every season. 1.06, 1.21, 1.31, 1.48, 1.51, 1.87. That's remarkable. Take the average of those years, he improves his point per game by 0.1616 every year. In saying that, if he continues this trend and he raises his point per game by 1.1616 this upcoming year, He's projected to hit 167 points, and that's over 2 points per game. I posted that in fucking 2 years ago, yesterday.
That makes me want to take it.
Like, dude, this guy's fucking crazy. And we're just sitting here watching him like, yeah, he's gross. No, like, this guy's fucking gross. It's actually insane. And I realized that 2 years ago, and I was just a
Dude,
young buck.
if he hits 140 points no, 150 points this year, he gets 1,000.
Yeah, he's at 850.
Jeez.
And the thing is, he could do that in like 620 games. This is my favorite feature about Hockey DB. You can click on what year they were drafted. Second place is Mitch Marner. Pretty good
With
player, right?
500.
With
Yeah.
554. He's at 850. He's almost 300 points higher than second place, quite literally.
Jeez.
He's he's won 83 higher in goals
Yeah.
to Mikko Rantanen. And he's 150 or whatever, 140 above Mitch Marner for apples.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know.
That's
People
fun.
talk about this draft being like the 03 draft, and like how they're talking about the 23 draft that we just had as well. But I mean, Marner, Rantanen, Eichel, Barzal, Aho, Connor. Like Brock Besser's even down here. Like
Mm-hmm.
Kirill's in this one. Rope Hintz is in this one. Like a lot of sick people, but it's like that's how good McDavid is.
Yeah, that's insane.
What's your fucking one that you gotta ask me on? Points or
I had
goals?
one for
You got
goals.
points or goals?
Yeah, let me try and find one.
Try to find one that you think is one-sided, but like a hot take, or just a controversial one.
I got one. I want the exact number before I do it.
It's gotta be a Leafs player if you're saying it like that.
No, it's not. 40.5 goal. I don't think Ovi gets 40 this year.
Dude, so I think I also looked at this.
I don't think he does.
I mean, I'm leaning towards the under as well, but I know I've looked at this. Like,
I don't think he does, man.
822 divided by 1347. He's 0.61 goals per game throughout his entire career. If he plays a full season, that's 50.
When's the last time he played a full season, though? 17-18.
Yeah, but he can play fucking 77 or 73 and still get above 40.
I just don't like their team around him. I mean, like, he's a very good goal scorer, but I don't know if he's getting 40 this year.
Dude, I want to take the under on that, but if you're asking me about like a Tage Thompson or something, they don't have this argument where look at this fucking track record and how do you go against it? Like, how do you actually put your hard-earned money in against this guy?
Yeah, I mean, he's hit 50 more times than he hasn't.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. He averaged, what was it, like 50.5 goals per season? And that includes when he hasn't played a full season and when he's dropped below. Like, when's the last time he was below 45? Well, right there, he scored 50. Right there, he scored 33, so then he scored 49. He scored 32. Okay, I'll come back with a 51. I guess these 3 years are kind of shitty, but he had the NHLPA to worry about during the lockout, as you can see.
Here's one. Show me Stammers.
Because what's his line at? Like
I'm
80
gonna look.
points?
I'm gonna look.
Because I hammered the over on that. I think he's getting over for sure. And as long as he stays
80 and a
healthy,
half.
yeah, that's exactly what I thought. He will hit that. If he plays in every game, or at least like close to it, he will hit 80 and a half. They're gonna rely on him even more this year. And look what's happened right here. They get rid of Coleman and Gaudreau and whatever. Basically, their
Yeah.
third line's gone. So he goes way up. And then last year they lost a little bit more support. So he's got it, dude. Like this is what I'm saying. This guy's
Oh,
fucking got it, man. This guy has got it. All
I
right.
knew that was coming. I knew that one was coming.
Big Stamkos guy.
Is there any other good ones on prize picks here?
Let's see.
Braden Point, is he going to hit 40?
Goals.
38 and a half, this is in line. But, like, you might as well just go 40.
Let's see what he got last year, eh?
He had 51 last year.
See, I think Braden Point's gross though. Like,
You've been saying that for years, though, I feel.
yeah. I'd have to take the over, but that's like a 1 unit bet.
That's
You
kind of
know?
a sweat, I feel.
Yeah, I'm not putting the bag on that. But I got one when I was looking at that.
What?
70 and a half points for this man right here.
Who is that?
Tyler
Oh, man.
Toffoli. No, if you
70
look,
and
he's only scored 70 plus one time in his 733 games. However, he's now playing for the high flying Devils, not Calgary. He stayed, look at his games played since he like matured. He is now, if he plays a season, I think no doubt he hits that, especially with the Devils.
Yeah. Run and gun.
Yeah. So here's one. 46 and a half points on the season.
For
Let me bring him up. Yep.
wow.
Adam fucking Fantilli.
Like, he's gross. Like, there's no doubt about that.
I have a firm answer here, and I don't know if it's what you think it's gonna be or not.
I feel like you're gonna say no.
I want to hear what you think first.
I think yes. I mean, like 46, like that's like 20 goals, 26 assists. Like, it's nothing crazy. I mean, I feel like he'd hit at 50 points. But then again,
I
like
can
that Slavkovsky guy had 10 points last year. So it's like, you
see,
know.
but remember my videos and everything with Slavkovsky? Back when I sent probably hammered watching the draft.
Oh, yeah.
I can see Fantilli getting 60 fucking points.
He's going to be the star of the show.
I think it's the easiest yes of that. Me and
Of
Kate are
all,
driving.
really, of all the point ones, you think that's the easiest one?
When me and Kate went to the casino, probably a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
she I was driving and she discovered that the NHL seasons things were out, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right." Like, read them all to me because she wanted to make a couple plays. I'm like, "Read them all to me," and I'm gonna say lower, higher, too close to tell, or fuck yeah, over or under. And
Yeah.
Fantilli was the closest one at that point in time that I was like the most confident on, which is fucked up to say because it's a rookie right next to Steven Stamkos over. That's my
Damn.
second. Like, I think those two are the ones that are going to hit no matter what.
I'll have to put those. I might do a few. I only did one NFL one, but I'll do a few for the NHL probably.
I got a couple on underdog.
You can't believe you use that. I used it for a little bit.
Look at I've been sucking hard though. So I got $10 entry to win 200 with this right here.
Stutzel, Marner, Bedard's points. Wow. And then you got Vmelka.
Over 20 and a half wins. Yeah. If this
Dude,
does
one
not
out's
prove that I'm
fucked.
high on the fucking
Yeah.
it's like I think that they're gonna be a respectable team.
Dude, we're literally like a month out from the season though. That's awesome.
I know. And then this is my only other one that I have. I don't have any on prize picks yet, but I'm gonna put some in there. I went less
I
on
see. I
this.
like the Fiala one too.
I think this now that we are talking about hockey again and whatever. Like I made these bets like late at night when I probably like shouldn't have been. But like after talking about hockey all night, I like this one and I wish I would have put more money on this one than that one.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just want to have something to cheer for other than fantasy all year, you know?
Yeah. And Bovada.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. Did you see like Bedard is like negative money to win the Calder?
Yeah, I know.
I'm tempted to
That's like,
put some on Fantilli and some on Matthew Nyes. And yeah, LOL Homer. But like Matthew Nyes is actually like a grown man with like his body. And
yeah.
he's already played games in playoff hockey. Like regular season might seem easy to him again. I don't know.
It's not bad.
Well, my ride's here to go to fucking Puck, so
Hey man, have a few in the lot, huh?
yeah, dude, you would not imagine like my open ice Michigan goal.
I want to see it, dude.
Jenny said the live varn. I was actually waiting for it. If he's there tonight, I'm gonna ask him because I'm like, I don't have a live varn and I'm not gonna fucking pay for it. Or
No, I
maybe
definitely
yo,
want to see it.
it was the cleanest I've ever done it. We were just getting our asses kicked the entire night, and finally I had like one clear breakaway, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, nice Packers interception right there. But all right, I'm fucking out of here.
All right.
So see you later, and yeah, that'll conclude the first happy.
Oh yeah. Oh, so yeah.
I'll see ya.